Let's have a look at Greg's first cage Sudoku by Gregui. Thanks for the puzzle, Greg. So normal Sudoku rules apply, and digits in cages must sum to the number in the top left and cannot repeat. So I noticed already we get a free digit up there to make the 3. Then I'm looking for small digits. I have a 6 here. That's 5, 1 or 4, 2. I have a 7. 4, 3, 6, 1, 5, 2. There's too many options. I'm not going to bother with that. Then I'm seeing this 35. Now that is quite big. And I don't know off the top of my head what is the maximum that you can make from 5 digits in Sudoku. But I do know that the minimum you can make from 4 is 10. And I know that any column, row, or box in Sudoku that is complete sums up to 45. So then that is going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is not 1 or 2. This is not 1, 2, or 3. That has to be 4 and 9. The 9 comes out. The 4 comes out. Therefore, the 2 comes out. That's a 1 and a 5. It's not a 4. It's not a 1. It's a 2 or a 3. But that is a 3. So that's a 2. And to complete the set, that will be a 1. This is no longer a 5 either because of this pair. So 5 and 9 are here somewhere. Leaves us with 6, 7, 8. What has happened to this? It can no longer be 5 and 2, but it can be 6 and 1 and 4 and 3. So this can't be 6, 4, 9, 1. It can be 8, 2 or 7, 3. This is also a very large cage. What is the maximum I can make from 4? 9, 6, 15, 23. So yeah, it is 6, 7, 8, and 9. That one is not 9. So we have something going on here with 6, 7, 8. I would love to remove 9 from here so that I can have a 6, 7, 8 triple, but I don't think that is going to be possible at this point. We've got some 1s doing something. 1 is down there. That is not particularly informative. So what about this 29? Well, I guess it has to be 5, 7, 8, 9, right? Yes. 5, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Oh wait, that's not a 1, which means that's not a 6. Let me just pause this. I have this break time on my laptop. 1 is going to be there. 2, 3, 7, 8. There's no 2. There's no 2. 1. Okay, well, I suppose now we're at the point where we start having to think a little bit. 6, 7, 8. And what is the last missing digit? A 3. I'm just looking if there's any boxes, rows, or columns that are almost completely filled out. So we can do a similar trick like what we did with this. I mean, this one is quite filled out, but the cages are going into other boxes. 14, 12. That gives me 26. So these must sum up to 19, which I suppose is quite large. And what it does mean is that this can't be the 1, because then I would have 2 that need to add up to 18, which would require 2 9s. Okay, so these add up to 19, and the 14 definitely has a 1 in it now. These add up to 19. What does that mean? It means if this was the 5, then I would need to make 14 from 2. So I could do 6 and 8, for example. I'm not sure that's going to help a lot. I did the wrong pencil mark. I meant to do this one. So what is it? The other two add up to 5. So I could take a 6. I can't take 7, 8, 9. I could take a 6. And then I have 1 and 6 is 7, and this would have to be a 7. Can that be a 7 theory? I suppose it can. If I don't take 6, I'd have to do a 4, and then this would have to be 9. Right? Yes. So actually that is 7 or 9, for sure. And this is 1 and 4 and 6. That's all we can do there. But that doesn't give us anything. 3, 6, 7, 8. If I had a 6, 7, 8 triple or something. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3. But I do have a pentuple. A 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 pentuple. 1 and 2. No. Let me do this properly. 1, 2, 4, and 5. That's not 1, 2. That's not 1. That can't be 1 or 2. It can be 4 or 5, making that an 8 or a 9. And I'm worried I'm just going into pencil mark, just pencil mark overload, where I'm not actually going to make any conclusions. But we do get a 1 there. We have a 4, 5. That needs to be a 2. Okay, we get something out of that. I need to check. I just got so many pencil marks to look at to make sure that I keep them up to date. 7, 9, 1, 2. Okay. This is either 4 or 9 or 5 or 8. 4 and 9, 5 and 8. Okay. Ones. Only 2 available spots for the 9. And we know there's a 9 here. So it will, once we get 1 9, well, if that's a 9, then that has to be 9, is basically all I can say. And that has to be 9. Wait, sorry, what am I talking about? That can't be 9. That's the 9. 17 and 9, that gives me 26. So that's another 19 that I need. What should I focus on? We don't have a quadruple over there, or a pentuple. Three is definitely there, just to put that in. There's only one spot for a 2. I've just noticed by Sudoku. And that is in the 12. What did we say? This has up to 26. These ones add up to 19. And now I've used a 2. So these have to add up to 17, which can only be done with an 8 and a 9. Well, that can't be 9, so that's 8, and that's 9. Cool. No 9s there, which means this is the 9. Which means no 9s there. This is the 7. And what did we say about that? We said, I'm just looking over there. We said these have to add up to 7. So this must be 6 and 1. 5, 7, 8, 9. That's a 3. And then this is a 4. Which makes that a 5. Takes the 5 out of there. Means there's definitely a 5 there. That becomes a 4. Which makes that the 9. So 9's come out of there. 9 is here. Which means no, 9's there. And 9 is here. 9 is here. 7 and 8. 7, 6, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 is definitely there. What are these two? 4 and 6. In that order. 4s. We have a 4 in here. Well, actually, we know the full composition of these. It's going to be 4 and 3 and 5. 4, 3, and 5. 3 and 2. Let me stay focused here. 5 and 9. 5, 5. I'm just kind of looking around to make sure everything is still on track and making sense. We do get the 6, 7, 8 triple, by the way. The 7 came out, which is what I missed. So 7 is there, which means 7 is not there, which means that is the 8. That is the 5. And this is a 7 and a 9. This also has to be a 7 and a 9 to complete the pair. Then now what are we looking at? We have a 3 and a 2, which is 5. We need a further 7 out of these two. So this can't be greater than 6. But it can't be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. So it is 6, and that's 1. Nothing there, nothing there. There's a 1 here. 9, 4, 8, 1, 5, 4, 7, 2, 6, 3. 8, 1, 7, 2, 6, 3, 6, 3. Okay. Where was I going with this? If this is a 9, that would have to be a 3. That doesn't work. If this were the 9, we need to make 8 from 2 digits here. Which I suppose is fine. If this were the 9, I need to make 5 from 3 without repeating. That's impossible. The least you can make from 3 digits is 6 without repetition. So we get another 9 there. And how are we doing with 9s? Well, the right-hand side of the grid looks pretty good. but the left-hand side of the grid is still kind of sparse. Oh, no, I don't think we can do much about that. 1, 2, 3, 5. I need a 7 here. So the 7, that's going to be 5, 6, 8, and that is the 7. Because I need a 7 in column 9. And then what else I need is a 7 and a 2 and a 3. We can pencil that in. No 7. So that becomes the 7. This is a 6 and an 8. Pair. How are we doing with 7s? Looking good. Oh, I missed that. 7 or 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's either 8, 2, 7, 3 in that configuration, but we don't know for sure how it goes. And what other clues have we not used yet? I guess these 3. Did I get anything out of this? No. I mean, I can play Sudoku, or I can look a bit more at the clue here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. So what are my options here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 8. 6 doesn't work because then I would need another 6. 5 needs a 7, 8 needs a 4. And then what do I have available here? I have 5, 7, 8, and 6, right? And 6. So this adds up to at least 11. It just works out so perfectly. So this has to be a 1 and a 2, which makes that the 3 and that the 7. 7 comes out of there. Well, I think what we said is it has to be 5 and 6. That's what we discovered, right? It has to be 5 and 6. So that's the 8. 6 can't go there. 5 and 6 because of this pair. That makes that the 1 and that the 5. 3, 4, 7, 1. There's no 3 there. 1 and 2. Do I know that this has to be the 1? No, I don't. I don't. That can be the 1, that can be the 2, then that can be the 1. Let's keep looking around. Oh, we have this from the killer cage, making that the 5, making that a 3 and a 4 to give us 7 to give us 12. 7 and 9, 1 and 2. Why is there still so many weird numbers over here? Okay. 2, 5. Again, could be playing Sudoku, but I'm enjoying looking at the clues rather. 7, 9, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. So what's going on here? If this is a 1, this has to add up to 16, which is quite a big number. They would need a 7 and a 9. But that doesn't work because I can't put a 7 or a 9 here. Okay, so that's not the 1, that's the 1, that's the 2. We don't get anything else from that? Wow. How long has this 3 been sitting here? You know, it's just one of those things. Sometimes you pick it up later, but it doesn't really matter. 3, 8, 6, 8, 3. The 8 came out of there. The 6 came out of there. 7, 1, 5, 6, 5. What does that mean? Nothing. Doesn't mean anything. Okay. What else can we say? If the 9 is not in there, I think we should still be fine if the 9 is not in there. If the 9 is in there, I make 8 from 2. So I can't do 7, 1, I can't do 6, 2, I can do 5 and 3. Right? Yes. Right? 5 and 3. I think I can do that. If the 9 is not in there and the 9 is here, then I can't use 9s or 1s. But I could still do. I mean, I'll be fine. I'm pretty sure. So where should I? Maybe we just play a bit of Sudoku at this point. Let's see. Ones are good. 2 is there somewhere. 2 is there. I would need 15 from 2, which is quite big, but it's not massive. I could do 7 and 8, and that is possible. 2, 2, 2, 2. 2 is down here. That's a 1, 2 pair. The 6 can't go there, so that is the 6. Which makes that the 8, makes that the 6, makes that the 1, 6. Cool. So we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 2s, okay. What about 3s? Well, 3 has to go there and there. So 3 comes out from there. And then we have some ambiguity about this arrangement of 3s. 3, okay. 4s there, so it complements those, which is understandable. And then 4 is there. And 4 is there. And that makes this a 8. And makes that a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which makes that not a 0. 7 and 9. 9 comes out, that's a 7, 8 pair. What is this? 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 and 5 doesn't look like we know the order. But we do reveal this. 1 and 2. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 8. And here, I suppose we have 4 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. You know, I've almost definitely missed some pencil marks somewhere. 6. 6 has to go here to complement those. And this box is really becoming a mess of clues, of pencil marks. Oh, we know this digit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that makes that the 8. That's a 5-6 pair. So there's no 8 here. And now we will figure out what this is. Ah, wait, we will not apparently. But it is from 2, 3, and 5. So smallish numbers, I suppose. Hang on, what's going on with my pencil marks? What's going on with my pencil marks? Because my pencil marks are telling me... Oh, yes. I think I just took the 2 out of the wrong cell accidentally. I think that's what I did. But anyway, we have 2, 3, and 5. I think we're going to need 3 and 5 basically, right? To get 8, and then that will have to be the 9. 3 and 5, that becomes the 2, that becomes the 7, that becomes the 3. There's no 3s there. And it has to make 9, so it's 2 and 7. That becomes the 6. And that becomes the 8 and 7. 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 9. 4, 9, 5, 8. 5, 3, and 4, 3, and 5, 2, and 5, 6. Nice. Nice, fun puzzle for the evening.